Yeah, it's such a big episode last time. Yeah, that was a lot. That was cool though. It was very fun to talk to them.
Oh yeah, it was such a good time. But I don't know if you know, but it is Coachella weekend.
It is.
Were you a Justin Bieber fan at all?
I was not. I feel like he's a little bit young, or like that was a little after my time.
Yeah.
However, I did see his performance.
Okay.
And at first I was like, what the hell is he doing? Like, but then it occurred to me that I'm like, well, maybe he's doing it to get around some sort of contract or whatever that like he could pull up like his own YouTube and sing along with it. But like, yeah, I think, and then he was, catering to his older fans that remembered him when he was a little kid and like kind of doing a little self karaoke session.
Yeah. Yeah. So I live stream Coachella every year just because one, I am never going to go.
No.
I'm not camping and I'm not spending $15,000 on an Airbnb. I'm just not going to do it unless
it is a cool area. John and I went a week before Coachella. Like we didn't know it was Coachella. Like we're not those type of people, but like it was a week before. Palm Beach is nice.
Yeah.
Or Palm Springs. I'm sorry, not Palm Springs. It's Palm Springs, not Palm Beach. But
but some of these Airbnbs like are like $10,000 a night, or like the cheap hotels where you're like, did someone get murdered here? Or like $200 a night.
Yeah, I mean, if I had a house there, I would totally do that too.
Oh, it's like honestly, if you got a nice house in Palm Springs, because Coachella is 2 weekends long, if you charged $10,000 a night for someone to stay, like some influencer to stay for the weekend, for both weekends, like you can make really good money.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And like it's, if you have a pool, it's all those houses are like the mid-century modern, like from the 50s and 60s. They're super cool houses. And like before Coachella, it was like a nothing place.
Oh,
like within the last like 15 years or so, it like exploded to what it is now. It's so like I remember our Airbnb had lemon trees and orange trees in the backyard. And they were just like falling to the ground because they're like, there's too many. We can't have that. And I'm just like, all right. In Chicago, I would be happy.
Basket.
Exactly. The Sicilian in me would be like, shame on you. You could have made so much limoncello with this. Why did you not? Right.
My parents had a lemon tree in Phoenix when they lived in Phoenix, and it was the same thing. And they had it was a tangerine grapefruit hybrid. So the tangerines were sweet. The grapefruits were sweeter because of the tangerine, but they were like big grapefruits. So during COVID, when we went, like they were just falling off the trees. My dad's like, there is so much tea I can drink and make lemon baked goods. Like so Jimmy and I literally brought a laundry basket home of just, and we just gave them out. I think we gave some out to you guys at one point.
I'm sure you did.
And I made limoncello, but then now I'm like, oh my God, I don't have that. And I've been having a hankering for like having fresh like lemon juice lately. And I'm like, oh, I can't just call up Dad and be like, can you pick me 10 lemons and ship them to me, please? Like it doesn't happen anymore. And I'm just like, damn it. I would love to have fresh grapefruit and fresh lemons. Like just go outside and just pluck one off and then just cut it up and throw it in your tea. Like,
oh my God, that's a dream come true. Like when my parents... My parents are from Sicily, and like I just remember going to like one of their like family friends' house or something and picking pomegranates because they had like a pomegranate tree, and they're just like, yeah, of course we have this. Like, what do you mean you don't have this? I'm like, do you know I live in like the Midwest tundra? Like I don't
the food desert,
the food desert. Yeah, like this is not a thing for us. Like the best thing we can get is like pears, a pear tree. We got
or. Can apple trees grow here?
I'm sure I don't know. I'm sure they can. Like but like not like an orchard. Like it's just John's mom had 3 or 4 pear trees, and like and it was kind of like that thing that you have to like baskets full, and you have to like make marmalade or whatever with it. But That's the best we got here.
I know they were giving, we are avid library goers now. Now that we bought a house, we want our tax dollars to go to the library, and they were giving out seeds, like free seeds for like gardens or whatever. And they had like all of these like exotic seeds, like, you know, watermelon and avocado. I'm like, that can't grow here unless you have
you
like
watermelons.
Can you?
Sure. Spiro did. Yeah, I mean, he got one, but like you can, like, you know what I mean?
Like, I'm talking about like the big, like giant watermelons that we get at the store. I don't think that.
No, I don't think you can get the like. No, it was small. It was maybe like that big,
a wee little
like,
baby.
But like, I mean, it's possible if you have enough space for it, but we don't have the space around here for it.
No, and like avocados, like they can't grow in this environment. Like we're not warm enough, and I'm like, why are you giving these unless you have like a greenhouse where you have like you're literally a green thumbed person that can make it work. I'm like, So we picked like the good root vegetables like beets. Yes. Like
you can
rhubarb.
Pickle those and you can put them, you could store them for the winter. Yes.
Exactly. Lots of tomatoes. Like we were like, perfect. I don't know how we got here. We were talking about Justin Bieber, but I also watched his set and it was nice. I Granted, it was like 1:00 in the morning our time when I watched it live because I was just up. But it is interesting, like the Sabrina Carpenter like had a full-blown like show. Like it was a movie concert the night before. And then Justin comes out in this like weird bowl looking stage thing in a hoodie and a laptop with YouTube Premium. And I'm like, where is he going with this? I understand why he did it and I get it. And it was moving to see like he's gone through so much shit in his life and like went through like the bad boy phase and getting into trouble and doing dumb and young shit because he was found on YouTube. And I think that's like a full circle thing when he was like harmonizing with his younger self. I was just like, oh my God, this is like, and now he's a dad too. So it makes it even weirder that I'm like, Justin Bieber is a father.
Yeah.
What?
I know.
But people were losing their goddamn minds. Like women were sobbing in the crowd. Like people were sobbing that, and I was like, I listened to his music. Like I can sing along to some of his songs, but I was never like a believer. Yeah. Because I was a little bit too old.
I think we're too old.
Yeah. But seeing that, I'm like, who was our like Justin Bieber? And I'm like, we had more like boy bands versus like like at least in my like repertoire. I don't remember there being like one person where I was like, oh my God. Like it was mostly like Spice Girls, Backstreet Boys, and NSYNC for me. Like
yeah, I think so too. Yeah, I mean NSYNC was my first concert. Yeah, I would say like who I would like scream and like cry. I'm not the type of a person to like cry or be that emotional about it. I think it would be like Backstreet Boys or NSYNC. Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to think who else would we like idolize that much. And then I kind of felt I was like the like rocker person, you know, alternative stuff. I really wasn't. I mean, I liked pop, like Britney Spears and stuff, but I wouldn't cry over Britney Spears.
No. But like who like if there was a millennial Coachella, like imagine like a Britney Spears and NSYNC, Backstreet Boys bill. Like I feel like that's going to happen eventually. Like there will be
half of the people that we grew up with, I think, are also canceled now. R. Kelly, Usher, like all those people have been canceled horribly. And you're just like, now you look back, you would have, you know, if I would have known, I would have not. You know, like
well, also in the alternative like rock space, like so many bands got canceled after like 2015. It was just there is a running list on Reddit. People have an Excel spreadsheet of when a band gets canceled, and I was like, that's not a good thing.
No, it's not a good thing.
These are the wrong people we should be giving fame to. But
you know what?
Right.
Like a lot of people gotten canceled. However, John and I watched. I know we just keep going with this opening here thing, but John and I watched. There's a documentary about Nickelback.
Oh my God! What?
And it like, and they're, you know what? I don't know why they got so much hate. I really don't, because they seemed like that they were so nice. They're Canadians. They were not canceled. Like they were just normal dudes and like pretty talented. But why was there so much hate for Nickelback?
Because they're memeable. Look at this graph.
Like,
come on.
but that was before memes. You know what I mean? Like back then they were hated.
Yeah, but I feel like Creed kind of felt it's the same like divorced dad type of world.
But it wasn't divorced dad rock then.
No, it was just young adult men before they got married rock, and then they got married, and then they had kids, and now they're divorced.
Yeah. It's so much hate. Oh my God. But like they just seem like such nice dudes. And like I don't know. Maybe we should like sing praises for Nickelback again. And
going back to like what we're actually here for IndyCar, Meyershank Racing should have a Nickelback, Sirius XM livery. Let's give the boys some good, or you know what?
Share some love.
Carb Day, they can play. I feel like people would go. I feel like Alex Rossi and Connor Daly would fuck up a, Nickelback concert on Carb Day.
Right? I think so too. I think that yes, I agree. Hear us out. Get Nickelback in there.
Please give them some hope. They have fans, right? They
were selling out theater, they were selling out their venues.
Okay. So they're still making money. It's just more people hate them than like them.
Right. Okay. Right. Hate to love them, or love to hate them, I guess. I don't know.
Oh my God. All right, we should probably get started.
Yeah, we should.
Oh, well, thank you for entertaining that. I don't know how we got from like Coachella to Justin Bieber to Plants to Nickelback, but if you're still here, thank you.
What's wrong with us?
Well, okay. we had a week off with lovely guests and with Kate and Overtaken, and now we're like, oh yeah, let's just yap for 15 minutes about random shit.
Yeah. And you know what? Like I said, this is our dinner, breakfast, lunch, whatever that we're together. This is our conversations that we've had. And
nothing changes. It's just recorded.
No, yeah, exactly.
But you know what's crazy? A lot has happened around one specific topic with IndyCar since Barber, but not much outside of that has happened.
Yeah.
So are we going to talk about first the most sad news story that we got?
I am devastated that Colton is not going to be there. Obviously, reason why, we get it, but that is so. Then now Andretti is just going to be 3 cars. They're not going to run that 4th car.
That was
which is wild
shocking.
Too.
Yeah. When I saw that F2 was like, we're doing Montreal and Miami, which yay, Colton actually gets a home race like in F2 his first season. Like that's awesome. But then I was like, wait, so who's going to take that 4th Andretti car? And then when they were like, no,
nobody.
I'm like, we're not going to hit 33 guys. And there's still a chance we may not hit the full field, which is nuts to think that we've been having bump days literally back to back to back to back since, at least the last 3 years, right? Mm-hmm. But I'm happy for him that he gets to continue his F2 dreams. And I know that's the priority. But it's gonna be sad.
It's gonna be very sad. I know, and he's not even going to be able to be there. So we saw him. He wasn't at Barber. He was at Arlington.
Yeah.
So at least like there are times where he's able to come and like if there's one race that you want to go to, it's the 500. But he's not even going to be able to be there.
No, I wonder if he'll be in Long Beach, just because there's still no racing going on. So he might be in Long Beach. But it was really nice. I did read an interview. Mario did an interview just about random stuff, and Colton's name came up, and he was like, it's lovely that he's getting like that F2 is his, like he wants to get to F1. Like we are going to be ready for him when he's ready. Like he will have that unless he completely sucks, which it's Colton. He's not.
No. He's gonna be like, I think the best he'll do would be the middle of the road, but he's still gonna be able to get that opportunity. So
I think in 2 years, Colton will get one of those seats because if he can continue doing what he's doing, it will be great. But at the same time, I'm like, come back home. We miss you.
We do.
It's like your kid went to college and
Yeah.
he's doing bigger and greater things. And you're like, no, come home for the summer. We miss you.
We're proud of you, but this is too much. Like, yeah, we need you to come back. And then Prema.
God, just call it.
Right?
Call it.
Just leave. Just leave right now. Like, there's no way that you would. They can't continue. They don't even know. Maybe June. Maybe if they're going to come back.
At that point, what are you doing? Like, the 500 is the biggest race of the IndyCar season. Like, I understand wanting to come back. From what I understand, outside of the drivers and, there's still people that are working in the Prema offices in Indianapolis. Like, they're still paying people somehow, some way, some, shape, right? But Schwartzy posted like on Instagram a couple days ago, like a full montage of him at Ferrari. And I'm like, okay, I see where this is going. You're crawling back to your ex-girlfriend going, take me back.
Yeah.
And, Callum is doing WEC, which he's got, he's racing, a few races this year and doing some endurance stuff. He's been at the tracks too, probably sniffing around, seeing what's going on. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I also read that there was like an article or something that said the European Prema and the American Prema have like officially split. Yep.
So they're completely separate now. But like you said, there's still an American office but like what, 20 people? How many people can be working there?
Probably. It's probably just enough to keep the lights on. Like Chevy basically at one point was like, I don't care if you guys don't have your shit together. We're pulling these entries because we got to figure this out, because I'm assuming Roger from the top is like, we can't have less than 32 cars. Like 33, fine, whatever. If we don't hit it, we don't hit it, or no bump day. But we cannot show up to the Indy 500 without a final row.
Right.
So he probably was like, shit or get off the pot. If you're not going to have the funding, also, can you be called Prema anymore?
Yeah.
Because you're not even part of the original like outfit?
Yeah. I don't know.
Who's buying you? What's taking so long? Like, I think that IndyCar is growing. I think with the Fox partnership, there's so much. Yes, it's expensive, and I get it. In this economy, God, I can only imagine. But there's plenty of millionaires that are bored and can invest in the team. So why not just go down to one car? Like, what's so difficult? And there's also a huge Italian population within the United States, and there's plenty of sponsors that would sponsor to entice people buying shit. I buy Java House coffee now because Alex Rossi told me to.
Right? Like, I know. There's what's it called? In Wisconsin, Bel Gioioso, which is the dairy, Italian dairy farm in Wisconsin. Come on, guys. Grab some from some Prema over there.
I don't know. So the rumors are, with Andretti saying no, that Honda engine is probably not going to go anywhere, because everyone's like, oh, Dale Coyne can get it, right? Or Chip Ganassi can run. There has been no interest on pulling that fourth Andretti engine to any other team. So that's out. The two, we have Jacob Abel will come back. He's filed to race and take one of the Prema engines. Okay. So let's see if he'll come back. And then two, because Roger has a Penske partnership with AJ Foyt, I think Roger has approached Foyt and said, you need to run a third car, so we have 33 entries. Mm-hmm. So it'll be either Catherine Legg, Stefan Wilson, Devlin DeFrancesco, Linus Lundqvist, Callum, like everyone's talking to basically Foyt for that third entry at Foyt to make us go to 33. I do not think we're going to get 34 cars. There is no way we're going to get 34 cars. There's no bump day.
No. Oh, well, that's okay.
I know.
That's kind of, bump day is kind of sad anyway, so.
True. And you know what? Jacob Abel can then, actually race the 500.
Yeah,
because he got bumped last year.
Yeah.
So we'll see. The open test is in 2 weeks at the end of this month. It will be streamed on YouTube, though, so I will be watching that damn thing at my office.
For sure.
Stealing the Wi-Fi bandwidth out at my desk, watching it. So we'll see what happens with those, but they got to get their shit figured out in 2 weeks. So we'll know in the next 2 weeks what's happening. I wouldn't be surprised if we got some updates during Long Beach week about at least one of the announcements. So
I know. I can't believe that it's almost May. We're middle of April right now. Time is going by so fast.
I know. I was looking at the calendar. I was like, shit. I got to get my shit together on like getting my like race day stuff ready for, when I go to qualies. And I'm like, oh my God, like I don't even know where my portable charger is. I'm like, oh my God, that's now. I got to start planning.
I know you're the type A person. Like that would be me. Maybe a week before that I'm thinking about that kind of stuff. I'm like, you got a little bit of time.
Oh no, I'm already planning outfits and checking weather.
I know you are.
Doing all that stuff.
I know you are.
Listen.
Okay, man, I had a great experience. And like I said, I will follow you into the depths of hell with the way that you plan. So
thank you. I appreciate it. And then I think the last thing that came up just recently is that single car Fast Six will be a permanent thing for all street races. So we'll see. They're going to tweak some things here and there from the last time they did it, but it's not going to be all of the field. So on Long Beach, they're going to do the same thing they did, where it's just a one-lap shootout, and we'll see if it's more fun to watch.
Yeah. I think it is more fun to watch. It's definitely harder on the drivers that they can't get,
oh yeah,
their legs.
You get one warm-up. You don't even get a warm-up lap. You just go.
No, just go. Yeah.
So it's pure pace. So we'll see. We'll
see.
All right. Let's talk about Baba.
Baba. I know. I love how I also pronounce it like Baba, just like we're from Boston or something, but Baba. Kind of boring.
Yeah, but it's Alex Palou winning. Is that just the correlation?
Yeah, right. You're just like, oh, of course. Yeah. That's not, it really wasn't that exciting, actually.
It got exciting till the last, it got exciting when Christian's pit crew fucked him and the pit was long. And then that was like I was like, Graham, what are you doing in the top three? That was basically my entire day.
I was going to say, Graham is spicy this season. I really like it. That he was just like, I've been here. Why are people giving me shit? I've never
here. Left. Okay.
Right. I know. And I'm just like, all right, dude, relax. Like, you're going to, good for you. So settle down a little bit.
I'm going to put this crinkly tinfoil hat on for a second. I think that this is like his swan. Like he is pushing because he's got maybe one more year after this. I think he is full committed. And I think they're prepping Foster to be like the next one, and hopefully Mick stays, and then they'll have this like, they're losing Graham, and then Graham's what? Oh, Graham's my age. I can't.
Graham's our age.
Graham's
so careful
old,
when you say that. Yeah.
But he's not Fernando Alonso, and and he's got kids, and he's got he's got his businesses. He's got his other race teams. So I think he is. He's not as stressed about performing this season. I think he's kind of like,
I don't give a fuck.
Listen, I've been in the back, so if I'm in 10th, I'm happy. And I'm like, this is the Graham that will win This is the Graham that's going to win a Grand Prix, or even like, maybe the Indy GP. They always do well there. Like,
yeah.
I was like, my boy Graham.
I know. I watched. Oh my God, was it All In?
Oh yeah.
And that was a good episode with them. That again, it gives you a little bit more insight on like his thought process and talking about, because he can definitely relate to Mick, like he had said in that episode. And if anyone hasn't watched it yet, it's on YouTube. It's kind of like a mini version of Drive to Survive for IndyCar. Yeah. So check it out. It's called All In. I haven't watched the third episode yet. I think it's about Will, right? Did you watch it already?
I have not. No. But did you watch the one with Scotty and Graham?
I don't think I watched that one.
Okay, so we'll just talk about Mick's episode then.
Yeah.
I kind of teared up a little bit when Graham was talking about Mick, and understanding the limits that you have as a driver when you have a dad that is the greatest of all time.
Right. That is like very accomplished. Like, stakes are so high with you. And of course, I think, F1 is different than IndyCar, but like Bobby Rahal, like he won an Indy 500. He's got a great record, and I can't imagine as a child to try and follow that and try to live up to that. And Graham, I mean, he's pretty, like, he, when he started out when he was younger, he was pretty good.
He was good. He was great. Yeah.
And it's so hard and it's Mick with his father and like his history, and that's a sensitive subject too, because you don't want to bring up his dad as often, because God,
Well, imagine
God knows
how many people do, right?
Yeah.
Like during the autograph session, oh my God, hi Mick, I'm a huge fan of your dad.
Right. And you're just like cool.
When Graham was like, hey, I'm not going to talk about your dad, but I just want to let you know that he is one of my heroes. That's all he said. And I don't know Graham clearly, but I can see him never mentioning it again unless Mick brings it up. Yeah. And I think that kind of level of respect on a team with having so much pressure coming from Mick, you have Ralph over there basically just talking shit about IndyCar and all of this. And then you have this pressure of this perceived, people are like, oh, when he was at F1, he was washed. He wasn't good enough. He was just a paid driver kind of thing. And
or just got there just because of his dad.
Right. Sponsors are going to sponsor a shoe. It's like, yeah, but you also I can't believe I'm going to give Lance Stroll credit here, but you also got to learn how to drive a little bit to be able to continue the sponsorships that your dad has paved for you. Right.
Right. He still won an F2 championship, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
So you have to be accomplished to get where you are. You can't just, like you said, you can't just jump in an F1 car, an IndyCar, and just be good at it. You have to train for it.
Yeah. And also it's way different. And it goes back to the conversation, right? About and Graham's talked about it too, of why do people talk about how IndyCar is the B team to F1? Actually, if you're watching F1 in 2026, you're probably sleeping at your fucking TV because it's boring snooze fest watching sexy Squidward keep winning everything. And, minus Kimmy. We will love
Kimmy. No.
Yeah, Kimmy can win all of it. But
I can watch that all day.
But everything else, there's nothing else going on except, cars DNFing or DNSing, right?
Yeah.
IndyCar, yes, Alex Palou has won a lot. But you know what? This season,
still more exciting to watch.
It's more exciting. There's more shit going on and stuff. And these are great drivers. And I'm sorry, but put every F1 driver and every IndyCar driver in the exact machinery. They're going to perform probably exactly the same.
Yep.
So I don't know. It was just Barber, I feel was just a little bit anticlimactic. Palou always dominates there. It's it's either Scotty Mac or Palou. Well, Scotty Mac crashed into a literal fence, which
that was wild.
Shit.
That was wild.
He
that
walked away from that.
Yeah, thank God.
It gave me Grosjean Bahrain vibes when I watched it live happening because I'm thank God for the halo or the aero screen because that fence could have decapitated him
easily. Yep.
Ugh.
I know.
And then the fact that he walked out and was just I'll be out for qualifying. And I'm like, Scotty, this is why I am afraid to be a fan of yours, but also love you at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I need these drivers. My God.
Yeah. Right. He walked out and he was like, oh, it looked bad. It looked worse on TV than it did in a car. And I'm like, honey.
You're what do you mean? There's not, thank God these cars
went through a barrier.
Right. You went through a barrier, dude. I don't know.
And then Will Power losing his brakes in qualifying was also really scary.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you saw. I don't know. I think he posted it. I think he is getting on the Etsy Witch Sage conversation because he's something, and I'm like, listen, Will, it's not you, it's Andretti.
It's Andretti and the 26 car.
It's that car.
Something is wrong with that 26 car. Can they change numbers? Can they be just change and see if we can push for a number change. Maybe the 26.
26 and a half.
Yeah, exactly. 26 and 3/4.
Yeah, I will when he's doing well, he's doing well. When he's not, he's not.
Right.
And I get it. It's the same thing with Mick. It takes time, and it's going to take time. But it was an okay race. About the same amount of people watched it, right? It wasn't the average 1 million plus viewers that we were getting in Phoenix and Arlington, which I'm kind of shocked a little bit because, I feel like F1 people want to watch racing. So I don't know if it was just was Barber really that boring? That F1 people weren't hey, what's going on? It'd be interesting to see what Long Beach numbers are because there's there's definitely no F1 this month.
Yeah.
So, but, Alex Palou got pole.
He won.
McLaren fucked Christian Lundgaard from potentially beating Alex Palou.
Yeah.
But Graham got third.
That's exciting. Yeah. Good for Graham. I was excited to see him. But a part of me was just holy shit. Graham, really?
Right? Well, I'm sitting here going, where the fuck is McLaren? Like, Pato, this is also his favorite track. He loves Barber. And I'm sitting here going, what's going on with McLaren? And then Lundgaard just was like, boop, I'm here.
Yeah. Yeah. What? I know. Yeah. Lundgaard is giving Pato a run for his money. And we saw that last year, too. That, like, it's kind of, I don't know.
Well, silly season, 2026 silly season, or 2027, Jesus, is going to get spicy. A lot of drivers are out of a contract. Not Pato. Pato's safe. Christian, I think, is safe. But, like, Nolan, like, is Nolan going to go? There's a lot of conversations around Stingray and his contract. Like, it is just, silly season's going to probably start in June.
Well,
as Prema comes back, they're like, hey. And you're like,
right.
What's up?
I guess it depends if Zach Brown needs another fireplace or not. We'll see if Nolan can be able to provide him with that.
Well, I'm sorry, but like new fireplace or sponsors backing out because your third car isn't performing.
True.
It will be interesting to see like I love Nolan and I know that a lot of people love Nolan.
He's so young.
I think he should have. Same thing with like Malukas. Like Malukas went through the lower ranking teams. He kind of went through and then went to McLaren and clearly didn't work out. And look at him. He's at fucking Penske, right? Mm-hmm. But I feel like because Nolan was so good at Indy Next and then they were just like, Juncos was taking him and then he was like taking, he was doing reserve driver kind of stuff. And then, there is a hefty paycheck. I'm not going to lie that there isn't one there. But I think if he was at Meyer Shank, or Juncos or somewhere there, I feel like that pressure wouldn't be as bad and he would be performing a little bit better. You can tell he's stressed. Mm-hmm. He's not getting top 10s.
No.
He's going to get, like, you've seen what Zach has done to Daniel Ricciardo and, the Palou's of the world. Like, don't piss off Daddy Zach.
Yeah, that's true. But again, like I said, he paid for...
I know, but he's such a
Zach's
sweetheart.
lifestyle. Yeah, he is.
He will stay on the grid. I just don't think he'll be with McLaren.
Yeah.
Dale might be calling. Just
maybe. It's okay. We're okay with Dale.
I think that's okay. I think that's fine. I think I think he just needs. It's like when you graduate college and the first job that you take is like a director level role at a bank and like at like Goldman Sachs. Yeah. And those expectations.
You're not ready for that yet.
No, you got to get an internship. You got to, and I feel like he skipped the internship. The first year out of college at a data entry job.
The entry level positions.
Yeah. And then he just got promoted to leading a team of 20. And you're like, wait,
yeah.
I don't know.
That doesn't work.
But we also had 2 Indy Next races. There was a doubleheader, like first of many. I think, if there is a road course, there's a doubleheader because they're also doing it at Road America and I believe Mid-Ohio. But Nikita Johnson won the first race with Enzo Fittipaldi in second. And newly nicknamed Timmy Kachow. Thank you, Jack Harvey and Kevin Lee, for that
Timmy Kachow. I love it.
Well, they can't pronounce his last name, let's be honest. And also, Timek is
how do you say his last name?
Polish?
Wait, let me try. Hang on. Kucharczyk?
That's what they say. Yep, that's exactly what they say.
That was an American would say.
Yeah, but like in Polish, it's Kucharczyk. Right? Okay. But imagine being Jack or Kevin and you're, going, da, 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 and then you have, Timek, you're trying to go so fast, you're probably like, Timmy Kachow, right? So, Timmy Kachow, fun fact, the butter comment was a joke. He thought it was funny to distinguish himself because as a Polak, he better fucking love butter. I'm just saying.
Everything is made with butter. Thank goodness. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Your babcha probably was sad that she read that, but no, he made it like it. He's not a fan of he's not afraid of it. He's just not a fan of like super buttery things. I'm like, that's different. Being afraid of butter is way different than not liking it.
Maybe it was a translation issue. You're just like, but no, he speaks English pretty well.
Yeah,
so I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. John always uses the English as a second language as an excuse, and I'm like, you can't use it.
You can't use that, bud. Oh my gosh. Well, like one of the days he was doing a track walk in like a full like Lewandowski soccer jersey, and like I went and commented, and it was just like, sick jersey. Like, when is Lewandowski coming to watch you race? And like people, like all the Polish people were like, Lewandowski, and I'm like, I really cannot wait for the more Midwestern races to see if more Polish folks are going to come out. But I feel like Timek needs to come to Polish Fest in Chicago.
Oh, for sure. Or in Milwaukee. Milwaukee's a good Polish Fest.
Yep. He needs to go to that one.
Pierogi Fest in Whiting, Indiana. It's another good one.
Come on.
We've got a lot of fests for you to come, and when you come to the Midwest, dude, you'll fit right in.
Come on, Timek. We got you. But then for race 2, we had Alessandro Di Tullio, Max Taylor, and Nikita Johnson also in third. So Nikita Johnson is definitely going to be the number one. He's, I think, number one in the championship right now. But what's interesting, outside of Max Taylor in race 2, all of these are rookies. So you have like these like really experienced drivers like Lockie Hughes, Miles Rowe. They're struggling these first couple of races to the young guns.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Step it up, boys.
I know.
But I'm excited to see that rookies are so hungry to win.
Oh, yeah. And that's what Indy Next is all about, right? So I can't wait till we go to Road America, because John and I need to show up with a Polish flag.
Oh, for sure.
We need to show up.
I do have a jersey. I have a Polish jersey, too. I'll wear it.
Because it's a double header on like Saturday. I feel like we'll just be full blown, Polish.
I got the scarf. I've got all that soccer stuff. Yeah.
Wait, I don't know. Would they take it? What if we had, someone on John's side of the family make some pierogi, and we can bring them to Timek at the autograph session?
Oh, I think he would love it.
You're like, Babcha made this for you.
Our Babcha made it. Yeah, I think he would. That would be so great. Well, is there a Polish food that travels a little bit better?
We can do some snacks. Like we can do some like kubush, some drinks. Maybe some chocolate, like some Polish chocolate. Maybe some sweets. Maybe. There's some bakeries by us we can maybe go hit up for some Polish delicacies.
You think he would accept it?
I feel like he would, and then if he doesn't want it, he can always just throw it away, and then just awkwardly just be like, "These weirdos gave me Polish food."
Like, we're just trying to make you feel at home. So
yeah, come on. Yeah. We'll show up playing Banya Utsagana on like Matt, like on a boombox. And then
he's too young for that song.
He probably is, but listen, his parents had to have listened to Bonnie M at some point. So like we'll just be his parents. We'll be like, remember when your parents played this? We're their age.
We want to meet your parents, and we'll hang out with them.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll chaperone you when you're in Chicago. Oh my gosh. But we finally have a race again. We have Long Beach this week, and I love Long Beach. It's such an amazing, amazing race.
Yeah. So it'll be 90 laps, 177 miles. So the track is just under 2 miles long, with 11 turns. So it's is it completely temporary, or like a temporary circuit?
Yeah.
That they have to, so similar to like, what's it called? Is semi-permanent? I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about here.
Fully straight.
Gotcha. Okay. So previous winners: Kyle Kirkwood in 2025, 2023, Scott Dixon 24 and 2015, Joseph Newgarden in 22, Alex Rossi in 2019 and 2018, and Will Power in 2008 of people that are currently on the grid.
Yeah.
So what do we think?
Listen. I think Andretti's going to do well. I think Kyle is hungry, and I think he's got less pressure, even though he's leading the team. It's just this weird dynamic, but I think Kyle's going to do good. I think Marcus Ericsson is also going to do good because, spoiler alert, he's racing for a contract. I feel like if Will had some time off after Barber, right? Which, oh my gosh, did you see that his dad almost got carjacked?
Will Power's dad?
Yeah.
Where? Like at home? At
home in Australia. Yeah, he's fine. Shit. Everything's okay. But yeah, like what? I was like, oh my gosh.
That's how old is his dad? His dad's got to be like in his
80s.
Like 80s, right? Like, or like, 70s, 80s.
Yeah.
That's awful.
I know.
People are terrible.
People. But I feel like he's taken some time off. He hasn't been, racing. He's been, it's the first half of this, the first third of this season was like back to back to back. Mm-hmm. How awesome would it be if Will won in 2008 and then won in 2026? Like just awesome. Came back. Yeah, I think Andretti's going to be strong. I think for some reason, I don't know, and you're going to laugh, I just feel like Romain Grosjean's going to do well. Okay. And I don't know if it's just, and like, I feel like Hauger might do well. Like, I feel like Coyne might have a moment. I don't know. The Etsy witch is telling me that Coyne will have a moment.
I hope so. That'd be exciting. I mean, I'm expecting, I would like to see McLaren do a little bit better, but I don't know what it is this year, both F1 and in IndyCar. They're just tanking.
I know.
They're not performing the way that they normally do, but I agree. I'm hoping that Kirkwood pulls this out for Andretti. Hopefully an Andretti 1, 2, 3. That'd be fun.
I know. That'll be awesome. And also they have like Dan Weldon Way there, like all of that stuff. Also IMSA's racing there and the truck series for NASCAR, I think. So it's a busy weekend. Of course, they call this their Monaco, right? Long Beach is the IndyCar Monaco. And it's during Coachella. So Indychella is a thing.
Indychella. I love it.
So I think my predictions is Andretti's going to have a good weekend. And hopefully, I don't know, Christian or Pato can maybe show up for a race.
Let's hope so.
I've spent enough merch for McLaren that they should start showing up. Damn it.
Right? Exactly. So.
All right. Well, thanks so much for listening. If you want to hear more about crazy yapping and, I don't know, planting gardens, I don't know how we got there. Feel free to listen to us on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcast. We're also on socials at Lap It Like It's Hot. If you want to DM us, chit chat with us. And we can't wait for Long Beach. And then we're in the month of May.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. The most busy week is coming to plan the month of May of like when we're going to have podcasts, what's going on. And of course, I'm planning what I'm going to wear. So.
Awesome.
All right. So thanks, everyone.
Thanks. Bye.